Stripped down to the bare metal skin to find exactly what went wrong with them. Cases split open, gears in a row, under the light of the shed's dim glow. Measuring the bolt that fell in the pan, a tiny little hitch in the master plan. 5 millimeters wide, 35 long, the piece of the puzzle where it doesn't belong.
Okay, so the next is the exhaust. I'm going to mount that in loosely, sort of tight but sort of loose, and then put the rest on before I lock it all down tight, so give me some movement that I might need. I've got the new crushable copper washer that sits in there. Now it says use grease to hold it in place, but I guess that's going to smoke a bit when it starts, so I don't know whether I could just maybe hold it. I'm thinking I might be able to just, yeah, it sits in there I think. I don't think I will use grease. I think I'll be safe. So the studs that sits on, the two nuts are 12mm, and I do have the torque settings here, 27 newton meters, but I won't torque them up until I got it all together. So let's see how we go. So the copper washer's in there. And for the other side, I want it gripping enough that I can move it without it wobbling too much. Okay. Next is here. That must go to there. This is a different muffler than the original. I think they call it a short Punjab or something. So if that slides up to there, that will mount on the back. Yeah, it seems like the bracket's going the wrong. It needs to come in this way, not out. I think. Oh. So hang on there. The length is correct. But is it? Yes, when that's bolted up square hard. So when they sent me this, they did send me some wrong parts, and they sent me some, they were missing parts, and then they sent them through later. And this is one of the things that was missing, but so hopefully it's the right part. No, because that's going forward now, isn't it? It's almost like it's meant to go there, but it Okay, I'm gonna pause the video here, have a play, and then when I've worked it out, I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've got it so it is come back over the muffler. It does lean forward, but I think once it's up here, I just tried it and it seemed to work, but it doesn't look right when it's off. So I'll try it again. Why is it? Okay, I'll play with it again. Okay, I've got it just sitting like this, and it seems to sort of sits on the outside rather than the inside, I'm thinking now. So let's see if I can put these bolts in. Okay, so it's I said it's time to do some moving, let the black top take the load. I could feel my spirit lifting as I let's see if I do that. Bound through the Adelaide hills, Mount Barker was my goal. I was riding for my sanity to soothe the weary stroll. You gotta know when to slow down, know when to cruise, know when to ride away, and know what line to choose. You don't have time for troubles, you're sitting on the seat. There'll be time enough for chatting Definitely doesn't seem like it needs to go right up to here, but maybe it doesn't.
Well, the coffee chat was finished, and we said our long goodbye. I fired up that iron horse and felt my spirit rise.
I came up with guns and had to choose left or right, but the choice is always easy when the engine breathes with might.
She beats just like an old man's heart, a steady, heavy stroke.
You feel the iron vibrating while the engine spoke.
I said no to the freeway rush, where the drivers race, and I turned her down a back road for a slower, sweeter pace. You gotta know when to slow down, know when to cruise, know when to ride.
I don't like it. No, that's not enough.
You don't have time to trouble when you're sitting on the seat. There'll be time enough for a chat when you and your mates meet. Now every rider
Okay, I'll play some more.
to the right is chasing down a
Okay, so the old one,
passion deep inside. Every road's a wonder, and every turn is school.
so the old one didn't go on there very much either. So I thought it went up to there, but it's
So I chose the distant valleys where she thought
and this is the bracket that broke that went to there.
Getting my senses on the bends along.
So I've got them, comes out to the outside.
Royal Enfield Classic. She had pulled me straight on through. You gotta know when to slow down, know when to cruise, know when to ride away, and know what line to choose. You don't have time for troubles when you're sitting on the seat. There'll be time enough for chatting when you and your mates meet. Just a slow wine home.
So I think it sits like that. What size spanner do I need?
On a misty winter morning, on a road out of town, I met the day with purpose as the fog was settling down. I jumped up on my Enfield and I brought the bike alive. Engaged first with a heavy clunk, the first gear out of 5. I said it's time to do some cruising. Let the blacktop take the load. I could feel my spirit lifting as I headed down the road. Bound through the Adelaide
Okay, so it must just sit like that.
was my goal. I was riding full of my sense to soothe the weary soul. You know when you need a ride and which road to choose, you gotta know when to lean my foot pegs tight. But I've been wearing this smile like a mask to hide the night. Yeah, I need to catch up with a lifelong mate, 'cause it's not a week to speak. We'll talk away the darkest days and find the strength we seek. Well, the coffee chat was finished, and we said our long goodbyes.
Might need to see if I can close out a fraction.
Horse and felt
And then I probably might get that in. Right.
I came up to the gums and had to choose a left or right. But the choice
I try with a bolt.
is easy when the infield breeze with might. She beats just like an old man's heart, a steady, heavy stroke. You feel the iron vibrating when the engine spoke. I said no to the freeway rush where the drivers race, and I turned her down a back road for a slower, sweeter pace. You know when you need a ride and which road to choose, you gotta know when to lean it in and when to let it bruise. Your troubles fade in the mirror with your boots on the foot pegs tight. But I've been wearing this smile like a mask to hide the night. Yeah, I need to catch up with a lifelong mate, 'cause it's not a week to speak. We'll talk away the darkest days and find the strength we see. Now every rider knows that the secret to the ride is chasing down a brighter sun with passion deep inside. 'Cause every road's a wonder and every turn's a score. But you find your peace of mind when you hear that infield's roar. So I chose the twisting valleys where she thumps under the load, awakening my senses on the bends along the road. And when the ride was over, the world felt clean and new. My Royal Enfield Classic, she had pulled me straight on through. You know when you need a ride and which road to choose, you gotta know when to lean it in and when to let it cruise. Your troubles fade in
10, 11, 13, 12.
pegs tight. But I've been wearing this smile like a mask to hide the night. Yeah, I need to catch up with a lifelong mate, 'cause it's not a week to speak. We'll talk away the darkest days and find the strength we see. Yeah, when you and your mates meet, just a slow iron heart. Through the hills,
Need the extra long one. Okay, this is at 27. So it's crushing the copper washer, I think. So okay.